Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello.
Jazz hands.
We have the team back.
Here we are.
Look at her.
We're missing Wicked, who's not feeling well
gorgeous.
tonight, but it's nice to see
Wicked.
everybody.
Yes.
It's been a hot minute since we've been live together, so
Yes,
I'm
it
happy. I might have to drop down for a second and see already problems when the live. I have to drop down. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hello, rabbits of chaos. You had to
Hello,
drop-
everybody. I'm so happy to be here tonight.
How have you been?
Me?
Yes.
Just busy. You know, like, just busy. I don't even know with what. Just busy.
That's good.
Yeah, I guess it's better than not, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How are you?
Doing good. Working on my next series thingy on my
Oh,
my channel.
good.
So little by little.
Little by little. That's right.
Welcome back.
Okay. See, like I'm laggy, but whatever. It is what it is. No, I can't deal with the lagginess. I don't know why it's doing that.
And we don't hear you, Leggy. Isn't that funny?
Maybe a little filtration.
Oh, that filter never works. Never.
Oh.
Like that StreamYard filter never works. It's like, oh, I'm gonna give you the idea of a filter, but I'm not gonna have it work. Let's say hi to everybody. Hello, Franca, Linda, Velvet, Rita, Roxanne, Mary B, Nancy, Plant Lover, Sheila. Videos. Can you show us the? Oh God, not the owl. Yes, I can show it to you. Let me say hi to everybody. Elizabeth, Ellie, Lisa loves her pup, Bianca Ray, Rabbit, Tanya, Terry, Serena, here for it. I don't know who are your people. That's why I try to skip over people who I don't think are mine. Then I feel
they're all
bad if I
yours.
skip
There's
over
nobody.
them.
Only Mal, my moderator Mal's in my chat.
Okay, so
You're good. Just say hi to her and we got it.
Easy. All right, so if you want to see, oh my God, this lagginess is driving me crazy. Hold on. All right, let me get the owl real quick. I might have to show up on Dave's channel tomorrow night with it just to shove it down his throat.
Yeah.
I have to be so careful when
Oh, hi, Keela. Hi, Terry. Hi, Plant Lover.
I have to be so careful when I hold it too, because this thing is delicate as can be. So
I can't imagine.
So is my Millennium Falcon. It likes to fall apart.
And this may look small, but like this has a million tiny pieces and a million working parts to it.
Yeah, I can never.
So there he goes.
It is cute.
It is. It's super cute.
We stayed up for
What, 12 hours on that live? And
Yeah.
it was actually longer than that because we.
I have to put it back now. I have him on the
5
highest shelf on our
o'clock, and
bookshelf.
We went to bed. Well, I left at I think it was 10:30 in the morning or 11:30 in the morning because
I'm sitting the phone.
Yeah. Well, that's not my. I'm going to hide in the bomb shelter. Excuse me, bye.
Yeah, but he's very delicate.
Yeah.
And when I got frustrated at the the literal 11th hour, when I ended the live, I slept for like 3 hours and I couldn't think but anything but the owl. So, because for some reason the wings were unflapping, and then we had to take apart the whole base and start the base again. Hey, Wendy. And then the wings started flapping again because I'm like, I could have had it where like the wings didn't flap, but also I didn't want to put all that time into the owl and not have it work the right way. What? Cody got the wings to flap again.
When I went to bed, the wings were flapping. But then when I woke up the next day,
They
and we were
weren't.
about to go out, John goes, "The wings aren't moving. I don't know what
No,
happened."
it
I said,
disconnected
"What?"
somehow. Like, at the end of the live, somehow the bird and the bass disconnected.
So
Anywho,
I had to take the base all apart again to put it back together with one little tiny little gearbox.
yeah, there was a gear that popped out.
I would
because
apply
Sean wants to
frustrated.
flex.
So
I get frustrated quick with stuff like that.
that's a very well. It took me 2 lives on the Lego channel to try to put that together, and I failed. And then 12-hour live on my members, and then it ended up in another failure. And then when I woke up, I'm like, I am getting this fucking owl done. So yeah, he's finished. I never thought it would happen, and we were missing pieces. We got the missing pieces, then we wound up missing more pieces. But thankfully, we had spare parts from a different Lego set. And oh, that's my shoe. Hello.
biggest rule: always keep your spare parts.
And every Lego set gives you spare parts. Oh my god, this fucker. Hold on.
Oh, poor little
Why
owl.
live go so long? There he is. There he is, Dave. Ah.
So it's a little. Oh, I see. So it's a little thing that kind of goes like this.
And
to
his
make
head
wings.
spins all the way around like a real owl. Like they really put a lot of thought into this set. And they maybe pay for it, but really the craftsmanship, which I don't want to show because I'm so afraid of breaking this. Do you see the wings, how intricate? This is where all the work went into.
Each little
Yeah.
piece is one little piece by itself. It's not even
And there are hinges on each part of the wing, so.
Yes. No.
But
Never
there
touch
he
it
is.
again. Stick it back up there.
No, I'm now putting him back up on the shelf forever.
Get out the glue.
Yes.
Oh, I know my Millennium Falcon annoyed the poop out of me, so I had my son hopped in and did most of the half of it, and then I finished the rest of it myself. But it was because I'd started it, and then we moved, and I put it in a box, and that was a bad idea because then all the pieces were everywhere, and it's a lot. The Millennium Falcon's a lot, but we got it done. Yay!
I'm gonna send that Lego owl to everybody I hate. No, but I saw you're going live on Saturday, and I was gonna drop in on you and just have my owl next to me and make fun of you guys. So that was my plan.
A lot of work.
I know that you have. I didn't see it. I'll check it. Is it of the owl being? Is it my Lion King reference to the owl? Because I made if you saw my Instagram, I did a very circle of life once it was finally done. Did anyone see that Instagram post? No?
Yes. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it was on TikTok too, right?
No, I put it on everywhere but TikTok, I think. No, I put it on Instagram.
No.
And here and Facebook. Okay. We're here for 90 days. Stop trying to distract me like you do when I'm putting owls together. All right, so let's talk about this show.
Let's.
Okay, let's get into it. Let me start my little intro.
Teeny, teeny, tiny shots.
I had to. Okay, so let's talk about this show, which sucks so much. And
hi, Shana, Shana.
But hey, Shana, Shauna. Where do we want to start? Which horrible couples do we want to start with this
I
week?
mean, you literally can take your pick because it was so bad. Like, I don't even know where to go. I don't.
Should we start with the new chick, Vanya?
You know
Vanya.
what? Let's get that out of the way.
That's a better
Okay.
name. I like the way her name sounds better than.
We just finished watching the Umbrella Academy, and Elliot Page. I can't. That Vanya was her name in it? His name, Victor, whatever. Go away, Cody.
Well, this is our second Vanya on 90 Day, right?
I don't think there's Vanya before.
We've
That
had a
doesn't-
Vanya.
I don't know. It doesn't
was
sound
that?
familiar.
Okay, wait. What was the one that's in jail?
Varia.
Oh,
Varia.
Varia.
Valja.
Varia.
Sorry, I thought that
One
was very
Jeffrey.
similar in my book.
Okay, you're right. It's similar but different. It's Varia.
Varia and
That was-
Vanya. Okay, so different, right, everybody? Super different.
So we meet Vanya, and
Name.
she's 41. She lives in Orlando, and coming in late on the 7th episode of the season, but that
Yeah, I was
happens
really
sometimes.
surprised at that.
Well, usually when they bring on somebody super late, they don't usually meet the person, or it fails, or so 7
Yeah.
episodes deep that's a lot to wait for. So and then her boyfriend is Bergers.
But did you see how it's spelled?
Yeah, it's like bozo.
Yeah.
Another
With-
weird. Yeah.
It's spelled bozo, and I'm going, oh, that's not going to be good.
It's like bozo with an upside down backwards R on top of his V, because those accents over there. So it's Vanya and Bergers.
So weird.
And she, she's got her plates already full. She's a belly dancer, a vegan chef, a makeup artist, and she does medical sales full time.
I mean, what don't you do?
I feel like I was watching Hey Mon and In Living Color. I got 15 jobs, Mon. Remember that?
What is it that you don't do?
Well, Oshama also had 15 jobs. He was a poet and a dancer. He was a singer and an actor. No, Oshama. Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Here
it's
in
pronounced-
Moldova, we don't have any singers or ballet dancers at all. Sorry.
She
what?
pronounced it Boja, but it's spelled B-O-Z-O.
Bozier.
When I can't pronounce the names, I can't. I'm out.
PC. Hey, Barbie. So Bozier is an athlete. He is a Croatian basketball player.
I wouldn't have picked that sport
Um,
for him just looking at him.
Right?
It's like super hairy, so that must help in some way. And super short. Looked like I've seen taller athletes, in my 8th grade recess thing at St. Catherine's, but good for him. And he lives with his mom, being a professional athlete. She's got a lot going on. He cheated on her because why not? And
Why
her
not?
and her closest friends call her a sex camel.
Let's
This
go.
show is like, I can't.
Got 2 lady ones.
She hasn't had it in 6 years. She got engaged to her ex. Well, I guess her ex-fiance 11 years ago on the Great Wall of China, and then caught him making out with some other girl on their couch.
That's where she got engaged.
So can I tell you?
Did she really?
She got engaged on the Great Wall of China, and then that was 11 years ago.
By the Great Wall of China. You can't.
You can be on the Great Wall of China, babe. They have tours.
I think there's stairs on it. A whole walkway on it.
Well, getaway
I
burgers.
just got
Um,
with America.
And what are our thoughts? I mean,
Well, okay, Addie, you take this one.
Wait, what?
So listen, sometimes I struggle with this show. John's gonna say sometimes you struggle with the show.
thank you, Callie.
Hi, Callie, Christine. Hi, Mal. I haven't seen you, Mal. Okay.
Mal's my
so-
moderator, and that hot nightbot thing is from my channel.
And hi, Bianca. Yeah, Trainwreck is just the start. So sometimes story time, guys. Sometimes I struggle with this show because it seems so like absurd that half the time we know like this can't be real, right? Like I just because in our lives you would think like people are smarter than this, But I had an experience today. Should I share it? Like a
Please.
weird.
Sure.
So this was my experience today. So I went to my local CVS to buy like household stuff. And I walked
Now,
in.
you went to your local CVS, you say, did you get the really long ass receipt
I got
after
the
your purchase?
storybook.
And
I
did
always
you and
get
did you use your CVS points for added like discounts and bonuses?
who doesn't? Who doesn't,
Okay.
right?
Just I gotta make sure I ask these questions.
Yeah, no,
Go ahead.
I did all those things. Thank you, Callie Christine.
Thank you, Kelly.
So I hear the girl at the register ringing up an old man. He has like I would say he was like in his late 70s, not like super elderly, like still young, And
Like
he's not.
he could drive it. He could drive as a Coupe de Ville still around. Like
No, like he's definitely not a schnazzy old man. Like you could tell that he's probably a little bit lonely. Hi, Jules.
Hi, Jules.
So you guys all know that I can't ever mind my business and I talk a lot, right? Obviously, let's be honest. So I hear her saying to him, please don't do this. Like, please don't do this. So of
And
course
this is a CVS employee to the elderly 79-year-old man who drives a possible Coupe de Ville.
I mean, the Coupe de Ville is all on you, but yes. So
I see Coupe de Ville. I see like an 86 land yacht Coupe de Ville, like in white. You're painting a picture, and that's how I'm receiving it.
All right, so keep receiving. So now I stop dead in my tracks with my 8 rolls of paper towels in each hand, right? So
because you're worried about like the end of the end of days.
I
Because
have to have no plant lover. It really is. I have to have like 25 to 30 rolls of Scott only paper towels at every given time. And if I don't, I run to CVS. I'm sorry. It's a thing. Since COVID,
do you get the paper towels that you get? Serious question. Like, do you get the super perforated ones?
No,
or like
I have to have.
You can rip off like a quarter of it if you need just a little bit of paper towel.
It's got to be Scott, and I have to be loaded in the house. If I go to down to 10,
well, that's not what you're avoiding my question. My question is, do you get the perforated ones where if you need like a little spill, where you just take off a quarter of like the paper towel, or like do you get the ones where just a whole page of paper towel?
I'm really not.
These are serious questions. I'm sorry.
I'm not interested in a quarter. I'm just gonna let you know. I need a whole I need to really, really use my paper towels. A quarter is nothing to me. You asked, so I'm answering.
Okay.
So, but listen, listen to the story. No,
are you like dedicated to the Scott brand? Like, what about Brawny?
I'm extremely dedicated to Scott, and I'm really sorry, Callie Christine. Bounty leaves dots, and I'm not here for Bounty. I'm sorry.
Well, like I'm with Callie Christine here. Like, there's Brawny, there's Bouncy. Like, but you are dedicated to Scott brand.
No, in my world, there's absolutely nothing except for Scott. So I'm just being honest.
Viva is the best.
Oh, and there's also Viva, but that's at your local Dollar Tree.
No, well, so now I'm getting annoyed because I really love my Scott, and that's not even the point.
But it's like toilet tissue.
Okay, go ahead, Brooklyn. Sorry.
So now I hear the woman saying to him, please don't do this. You know it's a scam. You're here every day. Please don't do this. So now my heart is breaking because I watch a lot of Dr. Phil and I kind of have a clue what's going on. So I walk closer, not too close, but I walk closer and I see that he's buying 5 Xbox gift cards for $100 each. So he's not responding to her. He's just
So he's
looking
spending
at-
500 in gift cards, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but apparently he spent 2,000 yesterday. So now I say,
So now he might have like a Cadillac Eldorado, is what I'm thinking now. I'm
the
gonna
way
have
he
to like
was
bump it up.
dressed, I don't really think he had that. And the way he was dressed made me think that this is his life savings. But what do I know? So I put my 2 cents in and I said, I lied. I made up a lie. And I did it for his benefit. And I said, sir, you don't know me. But if this is because you're lonely, please don't do this. I said, I knew someone, an uncle of mine, who lost $80,000, which, by the way, my uncle would never lose $80,000. But I saw a man on Dr. Phil that lost 80 grand doing the same thing. So she says to me, maybe you could talk some sense into him because he is here every other day and he will not listen to us. And then another teller says, girls, you're
He's
talking
there
to a wall.
at your local CVS every other day, spending $500 on Xbox, spending 500 on Xbox gift cards.
Well, it's not always Xbox. Sometimes he buys whatever kind they're telling him to buy. That's what he's buying.
Who is the them?
The people
Cameras.
on the phone with telling him they're going to share a life with him in Nigeria in a room somewhere.
Is it Michael?
Well, no, I don't think it's Michael. Then I said to him, I said, sir, look at me. And he looked at me. And that was the first time he picked up his head. I said, if you're lonely, if you need someone to talk to, I will give you my number. I said, please don't do this. And he looked back at his cash and started counting it. And he wasn't even there. Like he had a glazed look on his eyes. And she's saying right in front of him, ma'am, he does this every day. And if I say something, he'll go to a different store. I said, listen to me. I know you could hear me. You worked your whole life. Your hat makes me think that you were a vet. If I'm wrong, tell me. And he didn't say anything. I said, please don't give someone in a room in Nigeria your whole life savings. If you're lonely, if you need someone, I'll be your friend. I have a big family. I'll take you in as a family member. And no, Elizabeth, that wasn't the case, but I'll continue. So he just bought his cards and he got out of there. And when he did, the girls at the register told me that months ago, he told them he was talking to Jennifer Aniston and that he's going to get the house ready because she's going to come visit. And when that didn't happen, he obviously started talking to someone new. But this poor man is so brainwashed that it's devastating that he's going to the bank every day, taking out money every day. And I left there. I sat in my car and I cried like a baby. And I realized how many people in this country are lonely and old or lonely and young. And they are forking over the money that they've sacrificed their whole life for. And I decided that tomorrow at the same time, I will go back to CVS. And if he's not there, I will go the next day. And I will go, because it's right up the block, every day until he talks to me. And I might not get anywhere because I realize this man is very in. He's been doing this a long time. And when I said 80,000, he looked at me like that's probably what he's in for, you know? Because they said he's been doing this a long time. And if he spent 2,000 yesterday and 500 today, can you imagine what this poor man has given because someone on that phone is promising him a life with him and he has no
Ask
one.
him if it's through Paradise Men.
John, don't make a joke because it makes me sad and I was really
It's
upset.
not a joke.
That
I mean,
might
it
be-
plays.
He's talking to women, so I don't think it would
No,
be
Paradise Men is the site that Michael was running
but that's
to
men.
scam people.
Well, the lady also told me at the register that a few weeks ago she had an old lady buying gift cards. but the old lady seemed stressed. So she said to her, "Ma'am, why are you buying these gift cards?" And the woman said, "I'm going to tell you why, because if I don't do it, I'm in trouble." So the woman at the register said, "No, you're not. I will call the cops for you." And the cops came and found out it was a scam. And the woman at the register helped her. These people told her they were going to come and abduct her and kill her. And she was to buy $1,000 in gift cards to save her life. And she believed them. So this is happening all day, every day. And it breaks my heart. So I am going to try my best. And again, I might get nowhere and I might sound like an idiot right now because I know plenty of you are thinking he's not going to change. Because the lady said to me, "I swear you're talking to a wall. It's not going to work." But I'm going to try anyway because it kills my day to day. Like I've already been in a weird place and it just broke my heart. And then it made me think about this show and it made me realize why these people go to these measures, because they just want to be loved. And it's sick. It's actually sick. Anyway, sorry, that's my story, guys.
Sorry
Didn't
about
mean
that. My dog is barking.
I don't know. I just felt helpless today. I really did. I felt helpless. He just wouldn't even talk to me. Like he wouldn't even answer us. He's so far in it that he believes wholeheartedly whatever this person on the phone is telling them. It's really sad to see in front of you guys. It's really heartbreaking to watch that happen right in front of you.
Yeah, we see it here. We hear about it in the news and stuff like that. And we get stuff. People will say, if you're getting scammed this way, don't do it or whatever. But the thing is that they know who they're targeting.
Yeah.
And a lot of us have those targets in our family. And it really does stink.
Heartbreaking. That's all I
Yes.
could tell you. And it made me think of this show. And it made me like, look at Chicken Girl, whatever her name is, Rain, whatever.
Benici, I'm not trying to make light of it. That's horrible. I don't think anybody wants the elderly, getting hoodwinked at all. I certainly wouldn't want my grandparents doing that. I was saying Paradise Men because Brooklyn said Nigeria. I'm sure Brooklyn, you don't know if it's from Nigeria exactly, right?
I don't, John. I don't. And I shouldn't generalize.
But you assume Nigeria, and I went with it saying, well,
yeah.
was Michael in on it? I'm not trying to make light. That's horrible.
Yeah. So I did assume Nigeria. I'll tell you why. Because the girl at the register told me when she sees him buying Xbox gift cards, though she did a lot of research, and specifically the people in Nigeria ask for Xbox gift cards. So that's why we assumed it's Nigeria. It's so sad. And I didn't know, John, that that group was women also. I didn't know that.
No, Paradise Men sounds like but it's Michael who was at the helm of it. Now it's called Heavenly, is an underground network of scammers like Michael across not just in Nigeria, but across the earth. And they set this up so scammers have a place to go to, a la Michael, who's living the good life now. Once he got here, like he's living a better life than all three of us and everybody in this chat. He has a better life than everybody here.
True story.
That's watching through that network of scammers, and that's why I said that.
Yeah, you're right, though. You're right about that. It was so sad.
Somebody's so put upon, like Michael, who, I can't pay my bills. Oh, Angela's coming after me. Oh, I'm scared of my life. But every live he's got a smile from ear to ear with more gold chains than Mr. Fucking T, living a good life in his bougie $2,500 a month apartment with his Lexus that he has. We're all supposed to feel bad for him.
Right.
And that's through that network of Nigerian scammers. And that is a Nigerian scamming network. So when I didn't try to, make light of it, but, maybe like a skosh I did, but it's from my dealings with Angela and Michael and what I know about going through what she's going through right now and my years of being friends with her, that's how they operate. So
taught me that because I didn't even know that worked both ways. And I have to tell you, again, seeing it in person, it's so real. It's so heartbreaking. And it literally kind of like took my breath away. Like, I'm a pretty strong chick, but I don't know. If you saw it, if you were there and you saw this man's face and like how blank he was, it really messed with me today. It was rough. It was rough. But this is where the show comes in because these people are vulnerable and I see it. I see how they get intertwined with this crap. I see it.
Wendy, can you text me that? I need to see that. Can you text me that right now, please? Whatever IG post that is.
No way. Are you kidding?
Yikes.
Are you kidding, Wendy? Well, this took a turn.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff being said about a lot of people, but you know, I have not been live or myself. Like, we had a mishap here at the house where we moved our entertainment center. Our 70-inch TV is now ruined because it fell and took my iPad with it. And Cody's phone was also a casualty of it. And the PS4 and the PS5 both dropped, but thank God
They survived.
they survived.
They
so,
survived.
For last week, we've had no TV. Me and Cody are sharing a phone. So if you're texting me or Cody and we don't answer back, it's because me and him are sharing my phone. And like, usually I'd have my iPad as backup, but the TV, because I had, we have all our plugs in there to charge everything. And when the TV fell, it took everything that was connected with it. So the whole thing fell. It was like a giant TV, obviously, doesn't work anymore. Neither does this. And Cody's iPhone, you can get like, that's what you see. So, so if you've been texting me and Cody, and we have an answer. That's the reason. But
so Wendy's saying it was on a 90-day post. Now I have to tell you, some of those 90-day posts are made by people, and a lot of times they give false information. So I am curious about this now.
Yeah, that's why it's hard for me to I do believe it though, because Michael's been trying to impregnate anybody he can to stay here, to give them better grounds to stay here. How did we moved the entertainment center and then the fucking TV and it couldn't catch it and just right on the fucking floor.
Wow,
Horrible.
Sharon, thank you for telling me. I'm gonna Google that. Thank you.
Let's see if I can. I'll be in the background for 1 second. You guys keep going. 1 second. Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, Sharon, I just feel like I got to be able to say and do something. Like, he never even picked his head up except when I said that. And I feel like for a minute he was listening to me, but it was too much for him. He couldn't, there was too many of us talking and he felt overwhelmed, and I don't know. I'm going to try again. That's all I know. Pineapple, I don't know. I mean, I guess if he's having a kid, he can.
Someone needs to follow him out to his car and pull his plates, and then find out who he is and see if he has any family to get them to stop it. Because, I mean, there's only so much a certain person can do, especially a stranger.
Yeah. Right.
But I would have tried to got his plates when he left to see, who the hell he was, and then
I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to go about it that way, John. And I feel bad. I don't want to spy on someone, but like, maybe there's a kid he's got that doesn't know that he's blowing his whole life savings, because I can't imagine this man has more money left. Like, it's sickening. And a lot of older
What does he do with the Xbox gift card? Like he takes a screenshot of it and sends it to like
Okay,
whatever.
so that's actually a good question. So she told me a little and then I tried to figure it out, but they take money off those. I can't even begin to tell you how complicated this was, but not for Nigerians. They're very smart and they do this for a living. And when I started researching, and it's not just Nigeria, and I don't want to say that, it's other countries too. There's scamming going on all over the world. But this particular thing with the gift cards was linked to Nigeria, and there's offices where you just go in there and there's like 30, 40 men working, and they do this all day long. And they have voice boxes that change their voice to sound like a woman, and they get these codes off of these gift cards, and they translate it to cash. It's crazy. Or they sell the code. So like, people play Xbox all over the world, right? So they will get $100 Xbox gift card and sell that Xbox money to somebody else for 70. So the guy that, you know, they got the $70 in cash. It's sick. It's just sick. Here for it. I also found out that like, you can tell the police, but if he's giving his money willingly, even if they prove that it's a scam and he still does it, there is nothing the cops can do. That's what I also found out today. And I'm sorry that I like sidetracked this whole live. I'm sorry about that.
Addie, you're muted.
Yeah, pineapple. See what I
Oh.
mean? Like, that's very popular, pineapple. You could sell your food stamps for cash anywhere in New York. And I don't know about other states, but that's very popular. You could have $100 in food stamps, sell it for 70. You know what I mean? Like, it's just crazy.
Yeah, it's something I found, but it was from 2 months ago, so who knows?
Yeah, it was probably not true, Wendy, but I mean, who knows? It'll probably be true soon, right? Yeah, Susie, it's illegal, but what does that mean? This is all illegal.
Okay, so who are we talking about?
I don't even
Yeah,
want to talk about the show anymore, to be honest with you. Like this was heavy. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like,
I'm sorry.
no, it's.
It just, I felt like it pertained to the show, and like, it, to me, it really showed me, although we know that you know, some of it's fake too, but it really showed me like, these people are so desperate for love. Like, look at someone like, what's her name, Raina, chicken lady. Like, she's not mentally stable. Like, we watched on this episode, she doesn't like sisters. Like, she's going after this woman because she doesn't like sisters. That's not normal.
Yeah, she says that she was she always had a dream or whatever, a vision. I don't know what she said, but one of those things that made her, you know, think of she was going to have an issue with a sister of someone she was going to be with. That's how she
And
put that.
that's crazy. Like, that's not, like, what? I felt really bad for that family. I really did.
Yeah, and that we kind of know more about that outside of the show, what's going on in social media and stuff, and it's even playing out now. I saw something. Who was it? Somebody put it up. Was it 90 Sips of Reality or whatever? They put something up about something that I think John also shared it on his Instagram.
No, I didn't talk about it at all.
Oh, well, yeah. So there's more stuff going on with them outside of the show. I have a feeling that they're not going to be much longer on the show.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I bet you anything they won't be invited to the tell-all.
Oh, my gosh. Callie, Christine, they're definitely unstable. She dreamed that she had an issue with a sister one day and she found one. So that's why you act like that and go crazy like that. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I don't
that's how I tried to say it, Susie. It didn't come out that way, but yes, that's it right there.
know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it was definitely like, you could see that she's off and she's having some kind of like attack in the cab ride.
She sure is uncomfortable looking, very perspiry.
Oh my goodness, yes, she was like sweating like crazy.
I mean, I can understand that. You're not used to the heat and stuff.
Yeah, I felt so bad for Chitty. I really did. Like, he was just like sitting there so vulnerable, like he didn't know what to say, what to do. John, are you with us? Is he having technical difficulties?
That's who we were talking about, weren't we? Talking about them. Were we at them yet? I don't remember who we were talking about.
Did we lose John?
No, I'm here. I just kind of don't want to talk about the show anymore. That just kind of put it. I don't know.
Because I told
that was
story.
super depressing, and I don't want to talk about the show anymore.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I am. I don't. I just don't. We were talking about Vanya, the new one. We didn't talk about anybody else, but
that's right. Yeah.
So yeah, Chicken Lady and Cheaty were shitty. Adnan and Tiger Lily were fighting at the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade fucking place where they tried to find the Holy fucking Grail, and that didn't take. Brian and Ingrid wanted to have sex and he didn't bring a condom.
Oh my God, that was so weird and aggressive. That
He
was
tried to put it off on
awful.
her too, and it was him he was the one with the issue. I mean his reaction.
Yeah, like who does that? Why are you acting that way?
Niles and Matilda didn't. He tried to buy her a wedding ring, and let's see.
I want them to be the one couple that works.
Yeah, me too. I like
absolutely
them so much.
like them both, and I hope she doesn't get too bad into being, because I think she's gonna kind of freak out when he tries to tell her. But I kind of do want them.
Oh yeah, she's gonna freak out. She's freaking out.
And Lauren and Faith, she doesn't believe him, and now they're just friends. And that's the extent of the recap of the show. That's it. That's all of it in a nutshell.